It is amazing how selfless one person can be when they really care about you. Next up is a speech about a babysitter. Wait, stop. Am I reading this correctly? A babysitter? It's not up there, huh? Well, it goes to show this person's nature, her eye for the mundane, that eye can pick out the nicest, most exceptional things from the most hidden and obscure places. Her eye for the unbelievable and the unremarkable makes her one of the greatest friends you can have. I am humbled and proud to introduce such a respected member of the 8th grade community, Libby Pinkham.
Good afternoon. My name is Libby Pinkham, and I'm inspired by my babysitter, Yvette. I've known Yvette since I was about 1 year old, and it has made life a whole lot more interesting and entertaining, but not in a bad way, in a way I would not trade for anything. An easier way to understand my relationship with Yvette is the fact that when I was about 5 years old, every time my mom or dad came home from work and Yvette had to leave, I would grab onto her leg so she would stay just a little longer. And every day, my dad had to practically pry me off her just so she could leave. I remember one day in particular, as she was driving away, I ran down the sidewalk just to catch up and say goodbye one more time. She also used to tell me my brothers would complain she didn't play with them enough because she was always with me. One of the many ways I know I'm her favorite. Now, here is where I would say some deep and inspiring quotes by Yvette, but she really isn't the type. Something I could tell you, though, is one of the many random songs or rhymes she'd make up and sing all the time. The first reason I'm inspired by Yvette is for her patience. Helping raise 3 children successfully is not an easy task for anyone, but I think Yvette made it look easy in a way. Of course, there were rough times for her, but her patience got her and everyone through all the hardships she's had to face and problems she's had to solve along the way. She's never treated me like a little kid or talked down on me just because I was young, even when I was. My opinions were always valued as much as her own, and as small as that seems, it meant a lot to be heard. If I was having problems with school or a friend of sorts, or I just couldn't get through something in general, Yvette would sit down with me and talk until she knew I was going to be okay, or she knew I was going to get through it. Between the hours of math homework and sports practices, she sure has had to do a lot of waiting. The second reason I'm inspired by Yvette is for her creativity. Her ability to make something amazing out of nothing, and her original ideas that become a success. She runs her own business for party decorating or making centerpieces and things like that for parties. And I've watched her put together countless projects. She'd stay up late nights and work throughout the day just to get something done so someone else could be happy about it and enjoy it. Here are some things she's put together and stuff. She also makes intricate or exceptionally creative things for birthdays or holidays, or just as a nice gesture. She'd still spend hours on these things, though, creating for the enjoyment of others. The final reason I'm inspired by Yvette is for her selflessness. Yvette constantly puts others before herself when doing even the most basic things in life. She makes sure other people are happy before herself. She's done countless activities and played games, most likely very tedious, boring, and dull for adults, just so me and my brothers could enjoy them with her or have fun ourselves. Her favorite game being Trouble, which we've played for hours laughing and just having fun. She makes and creates things for other people, potentially staying up all night or working all day so someone else could be happy and content with what they're getting. She does small things for others daily and never really thinks about herself first. I've always felt like I've mattered with Yvette and like I was important enough to have people care. I've truly appreciated the way she's always made sure I'm happy and content before even thinking about herself. Although Yvette isn't the typical millionaire, awards from the president, or inventor of some billion-dollar idea kind of inspiration, she's still someone I have always and will always look up to in my life for her patience, creativity, and selflessness. I'll truly try and be like her whenever I can. She inspires me to always be there for others. I've learned to go through everything with an open mind, and that sometimes the key is to just wait. I truly appreciate her more than I can express, and I'd like to say a long overdue thank you and happy birthday. I'll take questions now and feedback. Mine? Yeah, the question was, is it her birthday? Yeah, it is. Avery? The question was, how many years did she babysit me? I think it was almost, well, no, 12 and a little over 12 years, so. Sloan? The question was, do I still get to see her? Yeah, I still see her, not as much as like I used to when I was younger, but I still see her sometimes, so. Marathame? The question was, how did like our family meet her? I believe it was through like family friends. Like my parents, we were like babies, so they were looking for a babysitter, and she was recommended by friends or something. So, Miss Transition? Yeah. Oh yeah, she's made it wasn't really a question, but she's made a bunch of like things for my brother's graduations, Nate, and the older one, Griffin. So she definitely, even for my birthdays and things, gotten stuff from her. So it's always nice. And actually, I think Jade, for one of her birthdays, she made her something. So. All right, that's everything.